Hey everybody, this is Eddie, your best friend in the mortgage business, and I want to talk to you about loss leaders. Do you know what a loss leader is? Okay, if you don't know, let me just explain it to you. That's when a company or organization advertises something just to get your foot in the door, okay? A lot of times that's, Black Friday is probably the most well-known loss leader, okay? So they put these ads out there to draw people in to buy this incredibly low-priced whatever widget, okay? And you go to the store just to find out there's a line of people and that the store only had a select number of those items available for people to buy at that price. And now that you're late to the game, you're going to pay full price for it. So loss leaders are in a lot of things, car sales, just all kinds of stuff you can buy, include sometimes loss leader type advertising, okay? So this is still prevalent, even though there's laws against it, this is still prevalent even in the mortgage business, okay? So let me explain to you how this works. Usually it has to do with interest rate, okay? So interest rate in the mortgage business is something they call a trigger term. And it's one of those things that if a company quotes a rate, they have to give all the parameters that make up that rate. And it's usually in some fine print down at the bottom of the ad. But let me tell you, it's usually not what it looks like on the surface, right? There's usually a gimmick behind it. So here's the gimmick in the mortgage business, okay? Some companies are going to quote you a rate well below what the market average is. And they're doing that because they want to get your application, they want to get your foot in the door, okay? And you're going to think, hey man, I got this great deal, you won't believe it. But here's the thing to know. Everything costs something, including interest rates, okay? There is a cost associated with them. So if, let's just say for example, rates are in the 6s and you get quoted a rate in the 4s, okay? You have to know why you're getting such a low rate. You really need to question that, okay? Because there's a cost associated with that, whether your lender is going to tell you that up front or not. Here's what they're counting on. You're going to be starry-eyed over that low interest rate. You're going to put in an application. You're going to pay for an appraisal. They're going to hire an attorney to do the title search. 30 to 45 days later, they're going to disclose to you what the actual cost of that rate is, and whatever it might be, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 more than you were expecting, they're hoping that you're going to pay that in order to get that rate. Or they're going to say, you know what, you don't have to pay that for that rate. You can take a higher rate. That's playing games with people, okay? You don't want to work with people who are going to do that. You want to work with someone who's going to be honest and open with you up front, going to tell you what the rates are for your particular situation, for your credit score, the type of loan you're doing, your debt to income ratio. They're going to take all that stuff in consideration and give you an honest interest rate. What I try to do with the folks is I tell them what is the least expensive rate they can get at the moment. If they're not happy with that rate, then I will talk to them about what it would cost to buy it down. And sometimes I recommend a buy down depending on the situation, and sometimes I don't. But I look at the facts of the case and what they're trying to do with their home purchase. I don't just throw out a blanket amount and say, you know, really, you can get this thing down the 4s real easily. That may not be the best thing for you. So you need to talk to somebody who's going to be honest with you and is going to understand your situation, and someone that can show you that the amount of money you're spending on the interest rate is going to come back and pay you back over time. Have a great day. If you have any questions, please contact me. My email address and my website are up here. Please like, follow, and share these videos. I'm sure there's someone else just like you out there that had no idea these games go on in the mortgage business. Help save your friends from making the same mistake. God bless.